Welcome to the park and ride. Doesn't really work, does it? Lovely Lucerne. It's a nice hot warm day and we're about to make the obligatory walk across the old bridge that Lucerne's famous for. I don't know who maintains the flowers, whether they're plastic, we need to find that out. Public transport is more expensive, it's cheaper to park your gas guzzler in a car park in the centre. We'll find out. Are we having a fun do?
Oh, not this morning, no.
Right.
The bus was more expensive than parking a car, I think, so.
But nevertheless, it's a lovely place. We're only passing through. I mean, it's a lovely location right next to the river control for Lake Lucerne. I'm going to have that. It's basically like an all-day breakfast roasty. Cracking view here, isn't it? Yeah, my sentiments exactly. And everybody's disappeared from a real throng of Lucerne. Let's go back to the van. I'm not a touristy type person anymore. Are you?
Oh no, give me a big empty field any day.
Conditions here today, burning in Bern. It's about 30 degrees.
Again?
Yep. And just behind us is the famous statue of the child eating ogre.
Dark.
Yeah, very dark. Yeah, we'll just have a nice pleasant day out in Bern today, following a little bit of an incident that we may talk about later. But until then, let's have a wander round. So the streets in Bern are designed in about 1719 with these arches, so you could keep out the heat. And the idea is that you can go to various shops, which isn't my thing, but then Gnasher's seen one of her favourite shops. Oh God, she's in discussions. I hope it's not final stage negotiations. Cost a fortune. That's perked you up, hasn't it?
Smell. One woody. Looking.
They smell the same.
No, they don't.
Although the Wind Musical Museum is closed, Einstein's house museum isn't. I think he would have walked up these stairs.
Yeah. Thinking of these things.
Yeah, pontificating. This is where the magic happened. Am I allowed to sit on that sofa? Oh no. Outside Einstein's window. Einstein's family tree. I will probably be on this row here with Albert himself. Well, Einstein's special theory of relativity was done in extreme heat. It's a shame he didn't have the physics to design an air conditioning unit in there. I think I've lost about 3 gallons of water. Right, off to the Zytglogge clock. What time is it?
I don't know. Make it nearly 3 o'clock.
Everybody's staring at me. Yeah. Hi. Hi everyone. What clock? Where is it? Right, should we do one? An antiquated anticlimax. And that's your lot. That was the Zytglogge clock, which I think Einstein pontificated his special theory of relativity to. Could have put a bit more effort into the exciting Swiss watchmaking.
I'm sure noon is an exciting time.
Noon?
Noon and midnight.
Oh shit, getting the wrong time.
Yeah, well, I'm not hanging around for that.
Come on. That's sunny Bern done. We've had a lovely little lunch, a quick whistle-stop tour, and
We met some performance artists
performance artists
and nearly some drug dealers.
and drug dealers wrapped in. There was a bit of shenanigans going on while we were filming our little time lapse of basically a performance art of a performance art, would you not say?
I'd say, yes.
So highly successful day considering where we started off from.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that at the campsite. For now, back to the park and ride. A difference a day makes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a bit on last night. Now, Grünewald is a beautiful place, and actually I love that campsite. But we were on plot 13 and I said unlucky for some. And the first night the campsite was packed, and that was down to a competition, a marathon going on.
There was a marathon going on, but it was probably going to be busy anyway.
But it was,
yeah.
They probably shoved them onto, because they were all taking part in this marathon, and they were running, what was it now, 45k with an elevation of 2,500 metres. Nutcases. And then last night,
well, we got back and we had some new neighbours.
New neighbours. How would you describe the neighbours?
I think they were used to travelling, and they were in some big caravans, and there were a lot of them.
Everything was going swimmingly until about midnight, when they turned up in the pickup trucks after a night, I would say a boozy night out, and with a load more booze, and they proceeded to make lots and lots of noise till about 2 in the morning. So we got up this morning and thought, you know what, we can either A, stick it out for another night, we had one more night, or B, complain that they're not meeting their quiet noise policy, which they weren't. And actually we'll abandon plans there and see where else that leads. And actually our last day in Switzerland has been great, because what we've done is we've ended up going to Bern.
Yeah, didn't plan to do that, but it was on our route anyway, so we stopped there, had a nice lunch, saw the sights, met a few interesting people, and then ended up here. Really, it was literally finger on a map job, and it's brilliant.
The campsite is just round that corner there, and we've just got a lakeside view. We've just gone for a walk because you can actually get in the water more easily over that side, where there's a bit of a beach and a park.
It's very tempting.
Which is very tempting, but it's a bit late in the day. Might do it in the morning, but...
That's a good idea. Yes, when it's quiet, early morning dip.
Okay then.
Should we challenge ourselves to do that?
Yeah, okay.
Wake ourselves up and then have a shower?
Yeah.
Yes, we haven't done it yet.
Yeah. And to round off that, we've found some wine.
It tastes alright, so we'll be back in
even
there
out
tomorrow.
of a plastic cup?
Out of a plastic cup.
Because you refuse to bring crystal to the rocks.
Why would you sit on a rock with a crystal glass?
Oh, I'm
Come
not putting
on.
it down anywhere.
Be sensible now. Can we find out what's an alternative to glass that wine tastes alright in? Let's test a few things.
Well, we have seen them metal ones and copper ones.
Metal, bone. So anyway,
Bone.
sorry, we diverged. But
Horn.
we'll be back in. So first thing tomorrow, swim in lake, check out Lidl, every box of that wine they've got, and then on to France.
Would you like ever go paddleboarding?
When you look at that partial squat,
She's not partially squatting, that's just her arse.
you need thigh strength, which I've got to a point. I mean, I stopped doing the exercises ages ago. It's a long time squatting.
Madame, can you wave and paddle?
Yeah.
You're a professional. Bonsoir. have been here for thousands of years.
6,000 years, I think.
6,000 years. And that's a fair weight of a stone, that is. And it's believed that there's some waves here, positive waves.
Yeah.
Are you feeling anything?
No.
Right, come on, because that parking ticket, I don't want to get a parking ticket. Conditions here today. Fromage. Yes, we're at the official Gruyère, Switzerland, for a cheese tasting.
Number one, et puis ainsi de suite.
Okay.
Voilà, puis on se retrouve en bas.
So, we just missed the last batch going out, and we're just having a clean down. He's just getting rid of his curds and whey. So they do all the cheese at 8 in the morning till 10. And if you get here, you can actually see that. You can see the cheeses in the fridges, which I'll have a look in a minute. And then the shop itself, which is full of very nice stuff. Yeah. That's a lot of milk and a lot of cheese. So he's just put they're the wheels that they've created this morning. So those little brown things, yeah, they're the markings of the date of production and the origin of the cheese. Have you got the cheese you wanted?
Yeah, I think I'll manage all this.
Oh, well done. My goodness, there's some old cheeses in here.
So are these the most mature?
Yeah. We're just seeing the things you're putting on, like the wax that's being applied. And then they put the label on the top as well. Boom. Let's go taste some cheese. And we've got our very own little
very
taste.
generous. I thought it'd be like a couple of little squares. So that's extra aged,
Right.
I think. 15 months. Yeah, 15 months in the cave. Oh, that's good. Oh, we should start with that one. 9.
Well, let's try a piece of 9 months. Oh, delicious. It gets shipped off from here into caves, and it holds 150,000 wheels in the cave. And I didn't realise it's constantly brushed and salted.
No, I didn't. I thought that
I
it
had
was
no
waxed
idea.
once and
Yeah.
that was it.
Let's see. This is like with a hole in it.
Et voici.
Oh!
Bon appétit.
Oh, she just brought some lovely bread with it as well. So in general, they leave it pressing overnight,
18 hours, yeah.
and then they come in the morning, they undress it out of the pressing, and then they move it into the first store, and it gets stored for about 15 days. Major Benoit. Oh. So the other thing, it's very hard work in there.
It's really manual.
It's warm,
Yeah,
and you're lifting and stuff. They're absolutely boiling.
yeah. And you got to work fast.
Yep.
The
Oh.
Tourbière.
You're going for Le Tourbière. What a lovely setting. You want to spend the rest of your day.
Blue Chateau. Is it Chateau? Yeah, Blue Chateau.
Blue Chateau.
Strong.
In a nice way.
Yeah, because it's creamy as well. Oh, wow, nice. Oh, that's lovely.
And we're basically going to just hand them all and say, can we have one of each? A highly recommended morning
Oh, yeah.
tour and tasting of the Gruyère.
Super interesting.
Got some milk, some yoghurt, and 3 selection of cheeses. Parmesan. Cleaning process still goes on. Right. On to the next cheese tasting. This time in France. Dijon. Near Dijon. We'll find out when we're there. Don't faff. What did the lady say?
You've got a bronze hat.